Hey, it's Friday. It's the wrap up. Johnny here from Team Superdad. Good afternoon, good morning, friends, family, Team Superdad members around the world. Not only is it half term, which is a school holiday in the UK, but it's Halloween. Halloween. Where have we got here? There's Jago's. There's Rosie's. Hello, Rosie. It's Halloween. So in the UK, obviously now Halloween is a pretty big deal now. Never used to be. Never used to be. Daniel, good afternoon, sir. Welcome. Good to have you on the wrap up. Daniel, do they do Halloween in Spain? Maybe they have that whole Mexico thing. YouTube just kicked back in. They have that thing in Mexico, don't they? What's that? Where they Death Day? There was a Disney movie recently about it anyway. But yeah, so each week we do the wrap up. It's a chance to, I don't know, celebrate the week. Do you know what? As men, dads, we are not always that good at celebrating the things that we achieve, good or bad. So the wrap up, as well as Monday's stream and Wednesday's stream, both for whatchamacallit, 12 noon. But we can say, yes, sorry, I'm getting Daniel's messages coming through here. Day of the Death or Mayo de Cinco de Mayo. Daniel clearly showing his Spanish skills now after the amount of time he's been over there. Let's get the banner back on. How do we do that? I can't even get the banner back on because I'm on the phone. There we go. Put the Friday wrap up. Oh man, that's what you'd get doing it on the phone. We've got a Virgin Media debacle going on. Good news is
I can't even watch YouTube.
I can't even watch. That is scary. That is really Halloween.
I have a big problem.
So
I can't marble it because there's C's here.
Rosie's, yeah, but look.
I will because I put a C here for candy corn, but then I'm marbling them.
The marbling effect. So if you're watching on the on the video, that's great. If you're listening on the podcast, we've got pumpkins, we've got pumpkin guts. There's an awesome episode of what is it, Henry Danger, where they do a dare where they've got to eat a big old bucket of pumpkin guts. If you haven't watched Henry Danger with your kids, then check it out.
And I just want to say,
go on then.
If your kids do watch Danger Force, I don't want to spoil it, but Henry's back.
Henry's back.
Well, we think he's back.
Jake Norman, what a dude. Jake Norman, he's like Nickelodeon pin-up boy.
I have a crush on him.
Yeah, but he's probably about, they must be early 20s now. Anyway, Jake Norman, big up Jake Norman.
He's only like, no, it's Jace Norman.
Oh, Jace Norman, sorry.
Jace.
Sort of daddy, check out the dad clanger. So, yeah, so it's half term. We've been on school holidays. Obviously, time is split between mother and I, and that means splitting work between the kids and, well, splitting my time between the kids and work, which if you are a parent of any kind, clearly half term for parents, lockdown for parents, you got your kids at home and you're trying to work. So if you're in a relationship situation there, then you're trying to juggle that. Mums, if dad's at home, just because he's at home doesn't mean he's not working. And I dare say there are some working mums who.
Can I just say?
Okay.
I'm done. So this will be for charity and.
Go on, Rose.
I've been on this for an hour, and my hands are all painted.
Good. I'm just muting it now because it's going to keep coming on and on and on every time you wave your hand. Live. Don't work. We want to say don't work with animals or kids. That's Blue Peter.
Why animals?
Because you can't control an animal. You can't control an animal.
Control a cat.
You can control a cat. That is
and the dog. Because you can train a dog. You can control a dog.
You can't control a cat. Cats just use your house as somewhere to sleep and allow you to feed them for the privilege of an occasional stroke. Basically, that's what cats do. coming from a non-cat person. Not that I dislike cats, I just never really had cats.
I hate cats because one, I'm allergic to them, and two, we have this horrible cat in the neighborhood, and when I was about 6, it bit me.
Yeah, well, you got to be careful putting your hand by animals. Anyway.
No, but you were stroking him. So
I know,
why
I
is
know.
it
Listen,
right?
I got bit by a Jack Russell in the face when I was a
What's
kid.
that?
A little white and black dog. Same thing. I put my face too close to it and it bit me. Oh yeah, I think that's funny, do you? Yeah, the dog bit me. A little dog. A little dog, yeah. So it's next time we're doing the wrap up. Right, so the wrap up this week. It's November already. The clocks have gone back here in the UK, which is it's just annoying. I don't know why they do
I
that.
thought I waked up at 7:30.
Oh well, yeah, there is that, but it just messes with it. It's all to do with
Does
farming.
it go back or front?
You fall back, you spring forward. Yeah. So it's all to do with farming. Like, I don't know how much farming goes on still. Hopefully quite a lot, but whether farmers need the clocks to go back anymore, I don't know. But yeah, back in the gym on Monday to Wednesday, which is great. When the kids aren't here, I can go to the gym fully.
And guess what? My dad does spin class.
Are they not really doing it at the moment? That's the annoying thing.
And guess what? You might think, oh, are they spinning? No, they're on a bike that doesn't move.
Lane.
Yeah, it's lame because you're not going anywhere.
Oh yeah, okay.
You're not going
Yeah,
anywhere.
Great.
So what are you doing?
I'll
You're literally just walking on the spot.
No, I'll see you in the next spin class. Flipping Supergirl. Let's see how you get on.
I know I can't even film.
You're not allowed into you're older, but when you're older, the game is on. So
They should let like 6-year-olds in the gym, or maybe no, over 8.
over 8s, we'll have a word.
It's not fair.
So back in the gym, and back on the treadmill, which is just a weird thing to almost put it off. And I'll put it. I do actually have muscles now. Look, to put it off for a while.
A 42-year-old.
I'm 46. I know that is old, isn't it? I'm nearer 50 than 40.
By the time you're like 60, I'll be like 12.
Yeah, well, of course, duh. 50.
No.
You're 8. You're 9 now, so when you're 13, I'll be 50. Do the math.
So when
Yeah.
I'm 20, you'll be dead.
No, plonker. So yeah, back on the treadmill, and treadmill, I love it because you can do the interval thing where you speed it up and slow it down. But
Down a mile last time.
so people do point out, and this is true, that your treadmill speed isn't necessarily your outdoor speed. But if you're doing it day by day or week by week, then it's still a measure of how fast you're doing it. So to get my 5 kilometers back down, first day was 21:46 and the second day was 20:46. So I'm only 46 seconds off of doing 5K in
How
20.
is it different? You're still running.
Yeah.
But the treadmill's at the same speed as you.
You just run faster, so you do the 5 kilometers faster. It's not that complicated.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought I ran the
So-
same speed.
So all I've got to do is knock 45 seconds off the time, and we will be back under 20 minutes, 20-minute 5K on the treadmill. So whatever your fitness goals are, set a challenge. Like be clear on what your time is, or how many reps you're doing, or what the weight is, and that can be as simple as 5 press-ups on your knees, getting up to 10 press-ups on your knees, getting up to 5 normal press-ups, 10 normal press-ups.
Doing it on your knees don't do anything.
They do.
That's not true.
No, but it doesn't hurt. So I could probably do 100 and then double it. Because I won't get tired.
If you are unfit or overweight or lacking in confidence in some way, then doing press-ups on your knees allows you to build strength up. There's people, right, who are completely overweight and obese, and they then decide that life's got to change. I interviewed George McGarren, and he was completely obese. We're talking like Biggest Loser fat, like 350
Don't
pounds.
say that. Why is he listening?
He told me. We had an interview.
Who?
So he was crossing the street one day, and this kid said, "Hey, mum, look at that fat guy." And she said, "Don't call him fat. He's clinically obese." Right?
What
Which
does
like,
obese mean?
obese means like that's the medical word for overweight. So he's like, I couldn't decide what was worse, being called fat by a 6-year-old or being called clinically obese by his mother. But that became the motivation for him to lose all the weight.
Yeah.
So whatever it,
Motivation.
Can I just say, Jago said he weighed something, what was quite big, and then he said no, and then the scales was wrong because it said most of it was muscle. But
No, it
you
wasn't-
can't have that much
It
muscle.
wasn't wrong. You just read the reading wrong. You can't be 65% muscle. Well, you can be 65% muscle. Maybe if you're like Arnie or someone, The Rock, in his WWE days. So that's been the week. Halloween is coming up. Corona, we are so bored of it. Like trying to arrange something for Halloween
Stressful.
is people quite naturally. There's different rules and people have got different attitudes. But
Why do we have about 3 friends? And they don't even they don't really do trick or treating.
yeah, true. Well,
But I don't do.
we never used to, but now I'm quite up for it now. Having done it a couple of times, I kind of get it and I kind of enjoy it. But it's amazing. Like in a relationship situation, more often than not, the mum takes care of the social plans for the kids. So as a single dad, you're ending up ringing the mum, and some mums will end up just texting. So then you're into some weird texting conversation, and then you don't know what's going on. You get like a 2-word reply to hey, what's happening? You don't know if that means do one or if it means I'm just busy, right? So it's enough to give you a complex. Basically, it really is enough to give you a complex. A complex is where you think that people don't like you when that's not actually the case. But
Well, I did have a friend that didn't even turn up to my house, so I don't think she actually likes me.
See, there's a complex. You think people don't like you when they actually do.
Well, I don't know because I haven't saw them.
That's a complex. You don't know, right? It's like a worry. So
she's gonna say when I go back to school, I bet she's gonna say like, "Oh, sorry, I was at my grandma's and I wanted to stay there."
yeah, well, that's the real thing about a complex. You think it's about you. You think it's something that's wrong with you.
But I'm not mad at her.
No, I know, but it actually turns out there's a very reasonable reason that's got nothing to do with you, which is why the situation happened.
Probably like 50, about 30% she doesn't like me, and about 50% she wanted to stay at her grandma's.
She likes you. She's always desperate to come and play. So, but as you know, whether you're in a relationship, still married, or you're divorced and single parent action, co-parenting.
So what is this video even about?
It's the wrap up. It's the Friday wrap up.
But what
just
have you been doing this week?
Yeah, looking after you and panicking about work, panicking about what to do, what to organise.
I just want to say that's kind of false because he hasn't actually done any work.
That's why I'm panicking. That's why I'm panicking.
Yeah, but you actually haven't panicked.
No, well, yeah. Here's the thing, right? I try and keep that under the lid, you know. But on the point of the wrap up, I'm in my journal the other night. I made a list of all the things I'd accomplished. First of all, in that day, and then I started.
Let's go get your journal.
It's fine. Don't need the journal. Then I started to do it for like the whole week, and it's really easy to get caught up in how many things you've got to do and fail to appreciate how many things you've actually got done. So
if you don't have a book, because I don't like writing, just store it in your brain.
that's not writing a journal. The whole point of a journal is to relax your brain.
But if you don't like writing.
No, I know, but the whole point is to get it out your brain.
Writing
so you can...
is like going back to school, and going back to school is boring.
Listen, it's the point of a journal is to relax, is to process all the thoughts and information. It actually frees up space to be creative as well. You come up with new ideas.
You type it.
You can type it, but it's not as good as writing.
Writing's boring.
Writing's not boring. Writing, do you know what? I agree. Writing can be boring, but
if you're like, can you draw it? Because if you're drawing, you're basically writing.
A journal, you can do anything. A journal, you can draw. A journal, you can doodle. A journal, you.
Okay,
can
I'm doing a journal because I love drawing.
Okay, well, some days you have different inspiration. Some days you might be feeling sad and you would write about what you were sad about. Other days you might have an idea for something amazing, and actually what you journal about is that amazing idea. Another day.
Could you draw on a big piece of paper and do like sad, happy?
Yeah. But your journal, you need to be able to carry around with you. It's like, you know, it's. You could do it on a giant piece of paper, but then you might need to have, I don't know, you could have a huge piece of paper. It'd be your 12-month journal when you fill that piece of paper up.
We were meant to do 1,000 new food, and we've only got 3
No, we tried.
out of 2 months.
We tried. Well, this is a good. We can segue nicely into this. Change the subject. Rosie's got over here. 2020 new foods. So last night we had scampi.
Oh yeah.
What do you think of scampi?
They had this disgusting like
Fish taste.
No, because they had the crumb.
Yeah.
And so they had the like the fish.
The fish inside. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was prawn.
It basically is. Well, we had probably cheap ones from Lidl, so it probably wasn't for.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna pretend it was prawn. So they had this prawn, and then they put this disgusting sauce over it, and then they put the chicken. Then they put the breadcrumbs.
Okay, tell you what. Do you know what we'll do? We'll buy some decent ones, right? And we'll fry them because you are supposed to deep fry them. Okay, so we will make. So this is what I do. Team Super Dad challenge. We will do decent.
Here's a Team Super Dad challenge.
You just interrupt me.
Well, try every week have a day to
Vegetarian.
have a vegetarian. Ours is tonight.
Have a vegetarian night. Okay, well we'll do the scampi tomorrow. So we're having a vegetarian stir fry tonight.
Is stir fry cut vegetables?
Yeah.
Can we have noodles?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So we got a list over there. We're doing 2020 new foods. Sadly, Rosie did about 2020 boxes on there, literally. So I said, I said let's do 20.
I counted it.
How many are on there?
I counted.
How many?
100.
100 new foods. She is my daughter. That is for sure.
No, but there's 100 because there's 2 years until it will go to 2020.
2021. Now the point is, listen, we're going to we'll check that in a minute. We will definitely keep trying new foods, and tonight is vegetarian night, and then the rest of this weekend is Halloween. So yeah, Corona.
I want to go trick or treating.
We're going to go trick or treating. There's no.
I want to go party.
We're tier 1 down here, so we'll be all right. There's no. Strangely, I don't know how many people are going to come round though. So
what's that?
There are limits on people you're supposed to have around. So who knows? We're going to make the best of Halloween this weekend and enjoy the last few days.
But before we go.
Oh yeah, let's see your pumpkin. We haven't seen that one.
So I actually haven't finished the front because that's why there's that. No, that.
Great content for the podcast, by the way.
Yes. So it's a yum. It spells yum all cut out.
Yeah.
And then first for W, we have big candy wrappers. Them.
Yeah, so you painted all over it. So that is awesome.
Yep. And then at the back, I've like faded in a marble.
Marble effects. Absolutely awesome.
And then Jago.
Well, we're done. I've shown his already.
Really cool
I've shown his already. That's the wrap up.
Have a nice day.
That's the wrap up. We're going into November tomorrow. It's 9 weeks till Christmas.
Wait, it's November.
Yeah, or 6 weeks till Christmas. 6 weeks till Christmas. About 7 weeks till Christmas.
Until our Advent?
32 days until our Advent calendar start.
Do you know? I saw this thing on Google. If you get an Advent, if you go to the dentist the day of Advent,
December the 1st. That's when
December the 1st, they will give you this Advent calendar, but full of like a new toothbrush or a new dental floss thing. And it's really weird because no kids want that.
No. And when I booked you a dentist appointment, the first appointment we could get was March. So that's when...
I hate the dentist.
That's another subject for another day. This is Team Super Dad. Catch you next time.
Why were you speaking?
Because you go Team Super Dad out. I thought you were going to say bye.
Oh, bye. Team Super Dad out. That was.
Where's bye? You got to end.
Bye.